Look, everybody will die in this world. This life is meant for death.
Yeah.
Jesus, peace be upon him, when he comes back, he will die as well. And he'll come back as a follower of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Allah will resurrect everybody, not Jesus. Jesus, the one that Allah that Jesus prayed to. Who did Jesus pray to?
To the Father.
So the Father is stronger than him.
No, they're all in one.
How do you pray to somebody and he's the same as you?
He was on earth. He took on man.
So he was no longer God.
He was God. He still is God.
Was he fully God on earth?
Yes, he was.
Then he would know the hour.
He said even he could call the angels down.
How could God not know when the hour is?
At that point, because
then he was no longer God.
He is.
You can't be a square circle. If he knows everything, that's the sifa of God. That's how God is. That means he was no longer fully God. Because he didn't know, right?
No, he did.
He did know the hour, but in the Bible it says nobody knows the hour.
He does know the hour right now.
It says there, nobody knows the hour, even the sun.
He took on at that time.
So at that time he didn't know.
At that point in time, he became.
If he didn't know, that means he wasn't God, because God knows everything.
He is. He was at all times.
How can God know everything and not know?
He does know everything.
But at that time he didn't.
Only Christ.
Jesus Christ, when he was on earth, was he fully God?
He is, and he's still.
So when he was fully God and didn't know the hour, when he said even the sun doesn't know, how could he not know? You know that doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
Okay, let me just say it one more time.
Foolishness.
Okay? Does God know everything?
Man's wisdom is foolishness.
Does God know everything? Does God know everything?
He does.
Okay. Did Jesus at that time know the hour?
No, he doesn't, not at that time.
So that means he is not God, because you just said God knows everything. If he didn't know, he was no longer God.
Can God die?
God doesn't die.
Yeah, he died on the cross.
God doesn't die. He did not die on the cross. He did not die on the cross. He did not.
He paid.
Let me explain this again.
If you don't accept them,
See, again, you're jumping because you have no answer. If God knows everything, does God know everything?
Absolutely.
Then when Jesus didn't know the hour, he could not be God because he didn't know the hour.
That's how he died on
So
the
that
cross.
means he was no longer God.
He died on the cross that way.
So that means he was no longer God, right?
He is, and he was, and he always will be.
You said God knows everything, and then you said Jesus didn't know the hour. That means he was not God. Your wife calls. Go answer your wife's call. Thank you. Turn to Allah, worship the one that Christ worshipped.